sound shouldn't have any background noise.
I want to say it's on Mumble.
Okay. I could just Skype Bark or something.
If they can't hear it, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I just restarted the stream so that there was no frame drops. But yeah, I don't know. I can see that I'm just constantly outputting sounds, so yeah, it's the microphone and Mumble. Yep.
Okay, as soon as Vark gets in here, we could start.
Yeah, I'm Skyping him, I guess, to avoid the background noise, because I see the background noise, and I can't configure my mic now, or like I already did, and it's just outputting.
So you just want to Skype him?
Yeah, I mean, if there's no one else that's gonna commentate, I guess that just makes sense.
Alrighty. I guess I'll start the Skype call or something.
Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me even though let's see, since they're restreaming me, there's gonna be a 30-second delay twice or so. So, whatever you guys hear me saying right now, which I hope you hear me talking, you won't hear for at least a minute. And I hope that the sound is good. Let me know now if I should turn the game volume up or my voice up. I don't know. Where's this go? Hello. I can't hear anyone. Wait, give me a second. Oh my god. Anyone talking now? Oh yeah, I hear you guys.
Oh.
Okay. So it looks really choppy, like really choppy. On the main stream?
It's only a little more choppy than usual. It's pretty bad because we're using TeamViewer, which is not very good to use.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know why it's lagging really hard.
I haven't dropped a single frame. So, I don't know. Thanks, Realm Copier.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it to where it's not doing that anymore. Maybe if I pause this. Did that do anything whatsoever?
Hey, Blaze.
Well, I'm gonna change the description.
You do that. Wait, Vark, are you on TeamViewer as well?
Yeah.
That would be why. That would be why it's lagging.
Okay, well then get out.
Also, I went live on my stream like 10 minutes before, and no email sent out, but when it does, it'll tell people to go over to SSM. So eventually
Sweetness.
it'll go out, and some of my normal people will come in. I guess Ash and Blaze found their way over, but...
Okay, I think it's all good now. It should not be lagging very much anymore. So whenever you're ready to start, just tell me.
Okay. Yeah, so first thing we have to do before we start the run is we have to change the resolution to low instead of high. That reduces lag by, I think it's like 3 minutes plus that it makes the run shorter just from lag, so. And that's before the run starts, so that don't start the timer yet. And then, yeah, I guess if we're all good to go, I'm just gonna start it up. So, should I give you a countdown, or?
Yeah, I guess on go.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. And now we have 3 minutes and 13 seconds before we actually get to play.
Greatest slave cutscene ever.
Okay, Vark, do you know how to use TeamViewer?
I only know how to start and stop the timer.
Oh god. Okay, then I guess I'll take care of this. But you can commentate.
But yeah, I've watched him do a lot of runs, so maybe I can not. Maybe I can be like, oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't know, I practiced a decent amount, so I wouldn't be that surprised if we PB'd. But I'm definitely not doing Tomb Jump. Let's do that. We'll see, actually. I don't even know.
You're gonna get the first try door clip.
Yeah. Yeah, it still looks a little choppy, but I mean, whatever.
It wasn't as choppy as one of the Halo games, I think. Mr. Monopoly, I think? Yeah, it was him. It was really bad.
I just disconnected from TeamViewer, so maybe that'll help a little bit. But I know it likes to hog up CPU power.
Alright. Yeah, we're like, from me actually playing to you guys actually watching, it's about a 1 minute delay. Because it's restreamed and the stream delays add up.
It doesn't seem like it's really choppy anymore.
No, yeah, it seems better now.
Maybe that's what we need to do from now on. Just quit everyone out from TeamViewer if we don't need to use it. And then just go back in like 7 minutes or so before the run ends.
I don't want to do Team Jump, Ash.
Vark, did you already change the title for the channel? Cool.
No, it's bad. Never stop.
Okay, yeah, I don't really know what to talk about. right now, but
Huh? Leah,
I don't know.
Just a giant cutscene.
yeah.
Do what I need. Just get a booster. Oh, now it's you. Oh, you're the
Well, I guess I should talk about, like a month ago, I was about 12 seconds from world record, and I posted it to the forums, and then Manochi's world record holder saw it, and then posted a run that was like 5 minutes better, beat the world record by like 5 minutes. So now I'm like back to being really bad again. But
Pretty unfortunate, but
it's okay. Okay, I'm just gonna focus and hopefully we get the baby Golok skip at the beginning. It's like at about just under 5 minutes in to the run, so when the timer hits that, and you'll know if we hit a cutscene or not.
ouch, that must be annoying to hit in a no reset.
I got it in the last marathon, so I'm expecting to be okay. We didn't get
It seems
Murphy,
like you get
though.
it most of the time.
Yeah, I get it most. Murphy be trolling.
Oh yeah, by the way, I got 615 in.
Yeah, you told me about that. That's awesome. I'm pumped for that run. Okay, we almost got trolled by that new jump that I've been doing. We got the baby Glowbox skip though, so it's all good.
Yay.
I guess I'm gonna spoil everything for you, aren't I?
It's fine.
By about 30 seconds.
I've already watched the run many times.
Yeah. Well, I just mean like spoil all the scary stuff.
It's just, yeah.
Oh no! No. Alright. Alright. So yeah, that was good. Nothing wrong with that. I do have my splits running. I have both the splits for world record and my splits for my PB up and running.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool.
Stop! Now what's booty? Oh, now it's you.
Wait, if I'm spoiling it, doesn't that mean I'm also... Wait, how does this work?
No,
No.
it's coming from your audio.
Okay,
So
everything's coming
they're
from my audio.
hearing you synced up, but
Okay, perfect.
the only thing is me being behind.
Right, you're behind and looking, but you can hear what I'm
Yeah.
saying in real time.
Yep.
Yeah, so, you saw me collecting lums. I have to collect 550 lums, by like, almost the end of the game. So I will be going out of my way a tiny bit for lums, but for the most part, I just try to grab things along the way. And I'll let you know if we miss any crucial lums, because that could be a bummer. Also, a weird thing here is if you hold A out of these portals, you'll get like a boost forward, so you just want to hold A out of all the portals, and it'll save like a second and a half.
So in this run, are there any certain kind of doors of how many you need before you can enter a certain amount or a certain point in the game? Like, do you need maybe like 100 when you enter a different spot, or is it all?
Yeah, whenever you go to the cutscenes with the teensies in like that huge door, which will happen like 4 times in the run, that's when you need lums. If that's what you're talking about, maybe I misheard what you said.
Yeah, like, say, like I know in Luigi's Mansion it says, like, you need 40 boos to finish the game, but you actually need 20 boos to make it to the 4th area.
Yeah.
Is it kind of like that?
It's like that,
All
except the thing is that because the last amount, the 550 lums, is so much, it's the only one that matters. All the other ones you'll get by default. The amounts that they ask for is so little that you'll just automatically
So
have
it's
them.
basically kind of like, you could go through the whole game, and at the end it's like, now it's time to backtrack and get lums.
Yeah, exactly.
But since you already routed it, you don't need to backtrack.
Right. I mean, I remember when I played it casually as a kid, I'd have to backtrack at most of the doors. But because I know I need to have 550 at the end, then I'll automatically have enough. Or I've already reset because I didn't get enough lums. So. I've never actually been stopped by a door that wasn't the last door. I've only been stopped by the last door in speedruns. Okay, this part right here kind of reminds me of LTTP, Link to the Past. The first dungeon, there's like those cannonballs, and it just reminds me of it because you have to, it's like RNG where which barrels are gonna fall. Sometimes it can just screw you over, just waste time. I don't know if anyone sees the relation, but
I can't remember the game, like, enough.
to like say things. Oh, you mean LTTP?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like at the beginning of the first dungeon. There's cannonballs that spawn.
Oh, wait, I do know what you're talking about. Yep. Never mind. TCJ, watch out.
Alright, so this is the first part of the run where I would have the potential to reset. Obviously I can't reset because it's a race, or I mean, sorry, it's a marathon run, but this part can be pretty rough. It's half because when the bomb spawns is just random, but then the other half is because it's just kind of a tricky timing, and it's a little different every single time. Yeah, it's like that time I didn't get it, so now we're down like 20 seconds. Because the bomb spawns so early. The funny thing is, though, on World Record, he did like the same exact thing, so I'd still be ahead of World Record, but for my times, it'd be kind of bad to have this happen. You know, Verk, I don't know if you were watching the last season of Speedruns Marathon when I did Rayman, but
I watched the very end.
I had to actually reset like 10 minutes in.
Really?
Yeah, because my analog stick was set to the like it wasn't set on default. Like I was moving when I wasn't touching the analog stick.
When you plugged it in? Or...
Well, it just happens when you turn it on if the analog stick is a little off.
Oh, yeah, I think that's like a calibration error. That
Yeah, exactly.
64 has.
It happens to me every once in a while, and like I died 4 times trying to do the vine. It's like the vines with that piranha
No, monsieur.
in the fairy glade, the piranha that jumps up.
Oh, yep.
And I died there 4 times. Just like I couldn't do it, and I was like, "What's going on?" And then all of a sudden I realized that it was calibrated off, so I had to reset.
That was
Yeah.
Well, I had a pretty big, I don't know, brain fart in my run earlier today. I was doing melee all events, and I died. Like, you have to wait out a time and, like, basically protect this egg, like a Tooshi egg, and it counts down, like, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it says success. It gets to 1 and I die.
Oh my god. Wow.
I still PB'd though. My time was pretty bad.
Is the sound okay, guys? Is it... I don't know if it's too quiet. I can turn it up or something. Hey, no, Sophia. Here's one of the first things in the lum route I changed. There's a lum right underneath me that I don't grab anymore. I just go over here. It's one lum, it's just not worth it. Commander Cheese used to grab it in his runs. It's too bad I had to have the boss not lock on, or whatever those things are called. There's actually a name for them. It's not bandages. It's some weird name that they gave on that machine, but I don't know what it is. I forgot.
Are you starting to use more of Mano's route?
What do you mean?
Like, I remember you telling me, like, telling the whole stream that, like, he grabs a lot more earlier lums,
Mm-hmm.
and then he doesn't really have to grab as many at the end, and that's how he catches up to your time. So,
Most of the lums he grabs at the first couple levels, or there's a few extra lums that he grabs that are bad to grab to just slower. But the problem was that, I'm trying to remember, there's like one set of 5 lum that I should be grabbing, and I will be grabbing that when I remember when I get to it. But yeah, it was basically the only route difference I need to make. Like, I pretty much had the best lum route, except I needed to pick up a few more lums beforehand so that I didn't have to get the ones in the tomb at the beginning, because those are slow. But yeah, his lum route wasn't that as good as mine, I guess. But he said that he, just kind of threw something together for a lum route. He knew it wasn't optimal.
I used to hate the wind tunnel thing. I would always fall.
Yeah. It's bad when you're trying to cut it close, and then you just barely miss the wind tunnel, and that's it. GG. Alright, so this part coming up here is going to be pretty, cool to watch, I guess. I'm going to be skiing on this guy named Sam here, and I have to grab all the lums. Ideally, I want to get all 50 lums in this level, so we'll see what I can do. This switch right here is really trolly. If you hit it too hard, it won't. Yep, I just died. That was choke. Anyway, if you hit that switch too hard, then you don't, it just won't activate. And I don't know why. Okay, that's over here. Yeah, so basically that death right there was just like the biggest choke. I don't think I've ever died like that on stream, so it's probably pretty embarrassing for someone who actually watches my runs to see that, but whatever. I just didn't hold down.
I'm still watching you talk to Sam.
Oh, really? Holy crap. Yeah, well, basically, on one of those, like, floating guys on the marshes, I just didn't hold Z.
I'll see it come.
So he just knocked me off, and that was it.
Oh.
Yeah, it was just, yeah, just bad. Alright, so there's a new strat here that hopefully make it so I don't have to, yep, no, okay, that was bad too. Like, you know how those there's 3 lumps on a rock, and I try to get them by bouncing off the rock? Well, there's a safer strat where you just kind of awkwardly go around the rock and jump, and you can actually get all 3 that way. It's harder, but that way it's not up to luck. And well, I didn't get any of them, so.
Yeah, that rock jump seems really strange.
Yeah, well, I mean, it just, obviously it's not going to be the same every time, because you don't land in the same spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny, we're only behind world record by like 6 seconds.
World record hype.
Yeah, no. I'm plus 32, my PP.
You never know. I don't know, you might have a really good later on.
Oh,
You have
I
the
can still
best
PP.
Cave of Bad Dreams.
No, he does. Manachis has a better Cave of Bad Dreams in his world record run.
Yeah, but do you think that if you had one that... Do you think you've beaten his before, like in the past? Like, not in a run?
My best Cave of Bad Dreams is like 4 seconds worse than his Cave of Bad Dreams in his world record. Yeah, I know. But I've had some...
Well, you never know still.
I'm trying to remember what he messed up on. I think he didn't do the best possible strat for the boss at the end. Then also he didn't get first cycle on that thing that I've gotten first cycle a few times with the skull and the hand. But I'll let you guys know when we get there. Like first cycle, but we'll see. No, I've only been practicing the second half of the game the last week, so I guess I'm pretty trashy at the first half now. But that's good because I was so bad at the second half. I really needed to practice. 5-5's taking a break because of his carpal tunnel.
I remember he always had to take huge breaks. Like he would take full day breaks.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't relate to it. I don't know how bad it would feel.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how it would feel either, so. I guess it would depend on the
Your
person
PB.
too.
In your PV, did you mess up on like the pencil horses, like the ride, like the pencil ride thingies?
Oh, the rockets?
Yeah, I called them pencils.
Oh, okay. In what part?
The one where like one of the strats is to go sideways.
You mean...
It was towards the end of the run, I think, and
think-
you like take a sideways jump, and then there's that giant robot.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
The giant chicken robot. That would be, Crap, I just got that yeah text, so I wasn't paying attention. In the Iron Mountains, and I didn't have that good of an Iron Mountains in my PB. I think it was like a minute worse than my worst, or than my best. So, yeah, I think I messed up. I messed up on the pirate at the beginning of the Iron Mountains. There's this part with the pirates, and I died there. And then I also died. I think I died twice on that rocket part at the end, because they were just trolling. Okay.
seems like the makers of the game kind of messed up on how like just the fighting mechanic and how bad like the pirates are at fighting. They just always miss you as long as you're moving sideways.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not that it's kind of bad just because wait, I'm gonna do a new strat here, see if it works. Okay, well I didn't pick up the lungs, so that's fun. But I didn't waste any time. Or a little bit. There's a cage with one lung that you can pick up, and if you do it perfectly, then you don't lose any time. And Manochi's added that recently. What were we talking about? I don't remember. Let's see.
Not really anything. I thought we kind of dropped the conversation about
Oh, what was
the fighting.
The fighting, yeah. I mean, they go invincible after you hit them, so it's just kind of like shoot them, and then wait for them to not be invincible, and then shoot them, and then wait for them to be invincible.
Yeah.
Just kind of...
Not really a hard thing to do because there's nothing that you can really optimize about it other than hitting him right when he's invincible again.
And even if you get hit by them, if you just shot them and got hit by them, you don't waste any time at all, and it doesn't even matter. Because by the time you recover from being hit, they're about to be invincible and you shoot them again. So, it doesn't even matter. So here's one of the doors. I'm pretty sure the requirement, I can't remember what it is. They just say you've gathered plenty of lums, but I think it's like 100 or something, maybe less. Maybe 75, I don't know. But I've never gotten stopped here, so.
How many levels are in this game? 12?
No, it's...
Oh wait, it has to be more than that.
20? 20 levels? It's 20 splits, so...
Yeah, I messed up on my calculation.
Oh, it's all good. Okay, so here, there's gonna be a really big skip. It's gonna require me to change my graphic settings to high, because when you lag the game more, it allows you to clip through walls. Similar to Donkey Kong 64, we think, where when you lag the game, your character moves faster to compensate, so it allows you to be moving faster than you're supposed to and clip through walls, is what I'm thinking. Can't think of another good reason.
Alright, hold on. I have a call, so I'm
That's
gonna mute myself for a second.
Yep. Alright. Raise graphics. And make sure the angle is just about right where I want it. I don't like that angle. Change it back. It's kind of a weird glitch. It's completely random, really. You just wait until the game lags enough, and it tends to lag more at a really good angle. I think this is a good angle now. I do like this angle. So now we just jump and wait, and eventually we will go through the wall, and I will jump right as I clip through, and then I will hover around this door and go back in bounds. If you don't go around the door fast enough, and if you don't hover at the top of your jump, then it's not going to work out. But wow, this is like really bad luck. Sometimes I clip through on the very first jump, sometimes it's like 10 jumps, and that'd be probably about average, but this was pretty rough. That backflip. I think I clipped right when Ash said raise your graphics. She should have remembered that there's a 1 minute delay and said it 1 minute before. Then I would have clipped through right away. Okay. So, World Record actually doesn't do that strat because you said you can find a consistent way to do it, but the way that I do it is consistent enough where it'll save time. Ideally, it saves a minute, and so there I probably saved like 20 seconds or something. Okay, so Axel is the first real boss, I guess, because he has a name and he's a person. Fairy Glade. I don't know why I call Fairy Glade a boss, it kind of isn't. But this guy can be kind of annoying. If he hits you with the ice, then he knocks you off the purple lums and you have to start all over again. Okay. So this is the first mask. So I guess the goal of the game is to get all 4 masks and then go fight the final boss with your new powers from the masks or something. I mean, it's kind of a weird story. So now we're gonna go meet this guy who's kind of, well, he looks pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. He's got really, really long, thin arms, and he's like a sphere. I don't even know. You'll see in a second. Alright, TC. See you around. My internet's so bad I can't even load the stream, but I haven't dropped a single... Well, I dropped like 20 frames, but that's not even a second, so... Oh no, now I can't connect to the chat room. Nice. Twitch, please. Oh, look at that, we're beating World Record by 7 seconds. But I'm plus a minute and 15 from my PB. That's good. That's great. That's good stuff. Okay. Alright, so this level's short and sweet. Well, we have to go back to it another time though, so... But, yeah. There's a 5 in that door that I'm gonna grab.
Oh, you're
And that can be kind of tricky because Murphy here control you. If you're too far away from the door, there's like a trigger zone for Murphy's tech. So hopefully we don't see Murphy show up again. If we see him show up, then he be trolling. Alright, so we're gonna break this door. Go around Murphy. Okay, we did, yeah, so Murphy didn't show up, so we saved like 2 seconds, I guess, from that. And then if I jump at the right time here on this door, then that's another second saved as well, so far so good.
It's the pencil.
Yep. Pencil rockets.
It's totally a pencil.
Yeah, I didn't really notice that, but it is.
He has like a black tip and then like a yellow thing. He has like a different color in between. Or not,
Yeah.
no, actually that's not true.
Except I'm pretty sure pencils don't have fighters shooting out the back. I mean, mine don't, but I don't know what kind of school you went to, but alright, so that was smooth. Prepare for a big chin. If you don't understand what I mean, you will in about 15 seconds. Big chin.
Jello, for the stem of my name. Do you want to let me mow this too? Get you who's that? Now it's to family groups too. Oh, whoa, can't shut up.
So now we have to go back to the marshes and enter the Cave of Bad Dreams, which is
No, but just
called by a lot of people that watch me the Cave of Bad Runs, because that's where pretty much all the runs die. So hopefully I don't lose like a minute there. We'll see. Yep, that was a gold by 0.4 seconds. So that's nice. Golds are good.
This game is just so creepy and dark.
Yeah, it does have a different atmosphere. That's why I liked it when I was a kid. It's just different. Coming from like Super Mario 64 or whatever, it's just like, whoa, what is this?
I could never play this game. I think I made it up to the Cave of Bad Dreams,
Yeah.
and it was too hard, and it was just scary anyway.
Yeah, same here. But then I went back like a few years later and ended up beating the whole game. Liked it a lot, but yeah, I got stuck in the Cave of Bad Dreams as well.
Yeah, I should probably play it. I have it, so why not?
I didn't know when I was a kid that you could, in the sliding section of the Cave of Bad Dreams, that you could shoot the green crystals. Because I'm pretty sure that's where I got stuck. Oh. Just a little ledge grab. I don't want to like grab any ledges because it's just a waste of a second and a half or two.
That guy's voice is